Hello guys. Hello. It is 6:30 and it's time for Make It Happen Mondays. Make It Happen Monday. So how is everybody today? It's Monday. It's the beginning of the week. How are you guys doing? I'm looking crazy, huh? Okay. How are you guys doing? We're going to wait while it says we're building an audience. So we're going to wait and have some people join us. But it is Monday and we are all about making it happen in 2017. So how's it going? How was your weekend? We were able to go and see Hidden Figures. I had not seen it, and we were able to go see Hidden Figures on Sunday. And oh my gosh, so excited. I left the movie pumped and jazzed. First of all, very upset that was not a part of our history, but also just pumped and jazzed. The acting was absolutely incredible. It was just an incredible movie. And then to see that they won the SAG Awards last night for Best Movie. So it's going to be very interesting to see the Oscars, to see exactly what wins, who wins. Saw Fences, want to see Moonlight. The other, hello, Hampton Hugs to you. Yes, it was an excellent movie, Patricia. Want to see what the other movies are, but really excited. It was so good. So good. So listen, it is Make It Happen Mondays, and it is all about tips and strategies and things to help you achieve your goals in 2017. And so tonight we are going to be talking about mindset, and how your mindset really does affect how you go after your goals. So I'm going to give you guys a definition. I'm really big on definitions and all that kind of stuff. So mindset is a set of beliefs or a way of thinking that determines one's behavior, outlook, or mental attitude. So let me say it one more time. It's a set of beliefs or a way of thinking that determines your behavior, your outlook, or your mental attitude. And so how many of you guys know that it really is your mindset that can determine whether or not you make it or not make it? A lot of times people think it's because I don't do enough. It's the thing is, when you change your thinking or you change your mind, you change your life, because what we put into our minds, it's really funny because the mind does not necessarily know the physical part of what's happening to you. So your body could be on shutdown, let's say. But when you get up and you tell your mind, listen, I am able to run a marathon. I am able to lift weights. Your mind is what believes it. And it then tells your body you can lift weights and you can run a marathon. But you first got to put it in your mind. So I'm going to ask you, what is your attitude or what is your mental state about your success? What's your attitude about your success? What's your attitude about your goals? Did you set goals with the mindset, I will achieve this above anything else? Or did you just kind of throw it out there and say, yeah, I'm going to get it done? Have you set your mind so clear on what it is that you want to accomplish that nothing can change it and nothing can change you? It's interesting because weight loss, you guys know that's a big thing. For those of you who know, that's a big thing. And one of the lessons and one of the things that they teach you in weight loss is that it really is not about the weight, the exercise or the food. Don't get me wrong. You must do all of those things. But until you make up in your mind that this is now going to be a life change, that this is now going to be the way I do it, the way I eat, until you make up in your mind that that's the case, then you're more likely to get off track. When you make up in your mind that you're going to go after a goal, that you're going to go after a dream, you are less likely to get off track. A couple of years ago, yeah, it's probably been more than a couple of years ago now, I did a half marathon. I didn't do a half marathon because I was a runner or I was a walker or I just, I was all into exercise. Y'all know me, and that's really, yeah. But I wanted to do a half marathon, and I had been talking about it until finally I said, I am going to do a half marathon. And it was a different kind of talk. It was a different kind of way that I handled it. I had already declared in my mind that I was going to walk, run this half marathon. And I did. Not because I trained so great. I did train for it, but it wasn't this all out perfect training. But I had made up in my mind that I was going to do it. There's a quote that says, I have it here, once your mindset changes, everything on the outside will change along with it. Once you have put it in your head that that's the way it's going to be, then you're going to be able to see the manifestation of what you have declared, what you have said in your brain. The Bible says that you renew your mind. You renew, the Bible says transforming by the renewing of your mind. And so what are you putting in your mind? What books are you reading? If you are a blogger, if you are, if you own a business, if you are a teacher, whatever profession that you're in, what extra things are you putting in your mind to take you to the next level? Or are we just reading anything? Or are we just looking at anything? What are you doing for yourself in terms of your personal growth to help you get to the next level? How many books are you reading? I know everybody doesn't like to read. You can listen to them. And what are you reading? What do you say about yourself? What do you say about yourself? What is your view of yourself? Are you viewing yourself as positive, as making it happen? Are you viewing yourself? I have a friend, Dr. Nicola Beach, and she calls it a God's view. Do you see yourself as God sees you? Or are you seeing yourself as you see you? Because sometimes those don't match. So in my mind, if I'm seeing myself as I see me, sometimes I may see me as not being able to get it done. Sometimes I may see me as not having enough education. And so that's why I can't do it. Sometimes I see me as I don't have the time, or sometimes I see me as not being a good steward with my money. So this is why this is happening. But when I start declaring myself as God sees me as a good steward. God sees me living a life on purpose. God sees you as a blogger or as a business person or as a graduate because you've gone back to school. God sees you as those things. So you must begin to tell yourself, you must begin to put in your mind how God sees you. You must begin to put in your mind things that are going to help you go to the next level. Books. So turn the TV off, pick up a magazine or a book or a magazine that's in your field. Get online, and instead of always looking at all the stuff that everybody talking about on Facebook, go online and look up the area that you are interested in, be it blogging, be it starting your own business, whatever it is. Put some things in your mind that's going to help you get to the next level so that your mindset, your attitude can change. The set of the way you think can now change because you are now saying that I'm going to put something else in my brain, because what goes in is like a computer. What goes in comes out. What goes in comes out. So if you have only positive things going in, if you have stuff that's going to help you get to the next level, books or seminars or online class that's going to help you get to the next level, then that can't help but come out. Yes, Patricia, I see myself separating from persons that are not supporting me. Absolutely. I see myself with a group of friends that are supportive. I see myself with those who are going to hold me accountable to being my very best me. I have I told you guys about the view and a God's view. And what I did was I created something, and I did this years ago. And I actually have a copy on next to my bathroom wall. But I also have a copy in what is my journal, my book. And it is called God's View. I hope you guys can see it. And so God says that I am a change agent. God says that I am a godly wife and mother. God says that I am wise. God says that I have an attitude towards possibilities. Hey, Karen, God says that I am healthy. So what is God saying to you that you can now put in your brain is that's who God says I am. So now my mindset is not what I always say about me. My mind could sometimes say, I can't get that. I can't make that happen. God says that I have an attitude towards possibilities and that I am intentional and that I can do all things through him. Hey, Julie. And so really tonight was really about encouraging you to think about what your attitude and your mental state is about your success, about your goals. One of the affirmations that I say to myself, and I even write it down, I hope you guys can if you can see it, it says that every task I complete gets me closer to my goal. Every day, every task I complete gets me closer to my goal. There was another one that, let me see if I can find it, that I also made sure that I said, it's every day I work at creating my dreams. Every day I work at creating my dreams. So when I tell myself that constantly, when I am affirming myself constantly, when I am saying that who God says I am, that I'm a change agent, that I operate in excellence, that I am joy and I am joyful. Hey, I am joy and I am joyful and I am influential. When I start to believe that, when I start to walk in that, that becomes what's reflected on my outside. Because my mind is changing. And my transformation comes by the renewing of my mind. So, as we look at our success, as we look at our attitude about our success, our attitude about our goals for 2017, as we look at our mindset about our goals for 2017, make sure that your attitude and your mindset is one of achieving your goals, is one of going after your success. It's one of speaking positive affirmations because the mind is going to direct the rest of what comes out. Listen, I love you guys joining me. Make sure you share this. Make sure you guys share this with everybody. And every Monday, it's just going to be a different tip. So I can tell you one of the things about goals and goal setting is that in order for the goal to actually work, you must make sure that your schedule and your time aligns with what you need to do. So if your schedule is off, or your timeline is off, then you can't get your goals done because your schedule is not aligned. So next week, we're going to talk a little bit about some time management and what are those processes and what are those things that we put in place to help manage our time so that we can have the time to go after the goal that we want in 2017. So how does that sound? Are you guys good? I love it when you interact. Thank you for the hearts and all the good stuff. Hey, Exquisite, how are you? Yay! But that's it. That's all we got for tonight. So listen, make sure you share, make sure you comment. If you are not a member of Facebook group Goals, GOALS for it, go on over and make sure you join Goals for it. Make sure you join Goals for it. I am excited about what's going to take place. But first of all, let me just say this. Can y'all already believe it's February? I mean, seriously, it is already February. February 1st is Wednesday. It's already February. Thanks, Karen. It's already February. it feels like I was just talking about Christmas, and we are now already in the second month of the year. Don't get scheduling sticking. Yay, yes, Patricia. Don't get caught up in your goals. It's already February. We got some stuff to do this year, y'all. So make sure that you join in next week, because we're going to talk about time management. And we're also this month going to talk about action plan. It's great to have a goal, but if you don't have an action plan, if you don't have a step-by-step, if you don't have a to-do list, if you don't have an action plan for what it is that you want to accomplish, it's just a goal. We got to put some steps on it. We got to make it reasonable. We got to make the steps doable. And we got to make sure we have the time. Hey, Makibra, that we have the time aligned with making the action plan. So yes, Julie. So make sure that you join me next week, because we're going to be talking about time management and action plans and making sure, because guys, it's February. Hey, Renee. It's February. Time waits for nobody, and time ain't waiting on us till we get it together. So that means we got to get it together to make sure that we're on time. So I will see you guys next week. Thank you for joining. Make sure you share. If you're not a member of Goals for It, go on over there and join. And I will talk to you next Monday at 6:30. Bye.